Today, events move so rapidly that it is exceedingly difficult to state with technical accuracy the actual state of affairs, but it is clear that the peace of Europe cannot be preserved. Russia and Germany, at any rate, have declared war upon each other. First of all, let me say very shortly that we have consistently worked with a single mind, with all the earnestness in our power to preserve peace. The House may be satisfied on that point. I would like the House to approach this crisis in which we are now from the point of view of British interests, British honour and British obligations, free from all passion as to why peace has not yet been preserved.
A disastrous war may be averted. But should the worst happen after everything has been done that honour will permit, Australians will stand behind our own to help and defend her to the last man and the last shilling.
We are going to suffer, I am afraid, terribly in this war, whether we are in it or whether we stand aside.
I can remember at school, the teacher, he just read this publication in the daily paper, how we were committed to war. And I couldn't hold myself, and I just said, bawled out, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there.
I think we landed with 32 officers and 1,026 men, and the roll call that we had 4 days later, we'd lost 668 men. Now that's 70%. But the worst was to follow.
I was lying in the dugout with a corporal who was off duty, it was the afternoon, and I had to go down to the supply depot to get our daily rations, because to take a couple of men down. And we were lying there and he said, oh, pretty quiet, Freddie, I think you ought to get your men, go down and get the rations. And I said, yeah, I think I will. So I got up and I walked away about 30 yards. I heard an explosion. I looked back and here, the man I'd been talking to and laying alongside, the shell had burst practically right on him. I'd have been blown to pieces. But I was like 30 yards away.
Well, you've never seen anything like it in your life. But honestly speaking, you'd have thought we were sitting ducks. The Turks were well entrenched. We were in open country. And just mowed us down, as I say, like sitting ducks. 2 days it lasted. We were told to retreat. I drove retreat, we did too. But I'll guarantee I would run the bloody side faster than those bullets were chasing me. On that stunt, we went in with 30 officers and 1,000 men. We lost 700 of them. 700 men we lost out of just over 1,000, which in effect meant that the 2 engagements we were in for the first fortnight, we lost 1,400 men. That's a 70% loss. And you wonder how lucky you can be to dodge it.
Oh, because I pray, honestly, I'm not ashamed to say to anyone, I pray to God that I might live. I thought, by Christ, I won't last long. You see these blokes alongside you, and so how are you gonna miss out on it?
prepared for the slaughter.
We were all over the place. Now, when there was a little, most of the officers were gone. It was just a matter of everyone for himself.
The boats all falling, getting killed as soon as they hit the beach, getting killed in the boat too.
When we jumped overboard, we was chest high in water, and when we got above high tide mark, we had to take our packs off and leave it on the beach, and then proceed in the direction of where the rifle fire was coming on, because it was still dark, see, and we had to go by sound, and it was uphills and downhills and that.
The higher we got it, the worse it got. And then we got heavy fire, and the casualties were very, very high. And after that, we got the orders to dig in.
And then I got up the jolly, got up there. How I got up, I don't know, but the boats had fallen left and right too. And
Oh, some of the best mates I ever had.
oh, Christ, it was disorder. All mixed up with the 9th Battalions and would be with other mobs all over the shop.
A lot of them got drowned too with the weight of the packs and that. Swam to shore and take shelter as quick as you could. You're only looking after yourself, you couldn't worry about the other bloke.
He shot us with bullets and he showered us with shells, and in 5 minutes flat they'd blown us to hell, nearly blew us right back to Australia. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as we stopped to bury our slain. Oh, we buried ours, and the Turks buried.
But of course, Charlie is just one of those fellas that's still over there in the poppy field. I went to visit Charlie one day. We went to a different company than I was. And the boys said, Charlie was reading a letter from home, and a shell came over. We couldn't find enough of Charlie to bury him, but so that you see, that's war as hell on earth.
While the corpses around.
I was a runner. Yeah, you had to take down an urgent thing about demanding some more help or more reinforcements or more ammunition or more or come up and bring back some of the wounded. The runner's life wasn't a happy one because you see, you couldn't make time following down zigzag trenches to protect yourself. You had to hop across the top, and you're in full view of the Turkish snipers. And the average life of a runner in those days was about 24 hours.
To the green bushes so far and near, for to hang tent and pegs, a man needs both legs. No more waltzing Matilda for me. So they collected the cripples, the wounded and aimed, and they shipped us back home to Australia. The legless, the armless, the blind and insane, those proud wounded heroes of the Sula. And as our ship pulled into Circular Quay, and I looked at the place where my legs used to be, and I thanked Christ there is nobody waiting for me to mourn and to grieve and to pity.
Last thing I said to him, don't forget the sniper, keep down as you go across this little area. And I was horrified, I was sitting there watching him go,
Lovely sunny day, and he walking upright. Oh God, I thought. And I yelled to him, "Get down, get down." Too late. He was hit in the side, went right through his heart. And he just sung, "Oh God," and dropped. Well, that was the worst incident to me of the whole campaign, to see my mate shot like that.
On my porch, and I watch the parade pass before me. I see my old comrades, how proudly they march, reliving the dreams of past glory.
I wasn't a hero. It was just a case of you made friends and mates, you know, and that while you were in training and that sort of thing, and you wanted to join them. Not from any bloody hero. Don't put me down as that, for God's sake. I was no bloody hero.
What are they marching for? And I ask myself the same question. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, who come a waltzing Matilda with me? And their ghosts may be heard as they march by the billabong. Oh, come a waltzing Matilda with me.
Dust of despair